Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do the unthinkable. That's right, we're going to be taking the heart of the Black Widow out. That's right, the supercharger, everything, all of it's coming out. So stay tuned for that. And you may be wondering, why am I wearing this Anderson Ford Motorsport shirt? Well, more on that to come at the end of the video. In the meantime, let's go. Well, I know what you're thinking. Another Foxbody Mustang on jack stands. Well, you're absolutely right. Here it is, the Black Widow on jack stands. Projects go through phases, right? Where they're always either on jack stands or being worked on. Projects are always never ending. However, with this one, all of this is going to change. This entire engine is coming out and it will never be the same ever again. I'm going to redo the engine bay, redo everything. On this table here, I do have the majority of the parts, both interior and exterior. Notice, engine hoist is ready to go. My engine stands over here are ready to go as well. I'm going to start the car up for the final time. Well, I hope it won't be the final time, but you just never know. But it will be the final time for this build. Start it up. I want you guys to actually take a good listen to how it sounds, whether it be good or bad, ingrain it into your mind, because next time you hear it, it will not sound the same at all. Let's get set up and get her started up. All its glory. The surging idle, the running rich, and other issues, right? So, but we did get it to fire off for the final time before we dismantle it. So, like I said, take note of that because it's going to be 100% different. Holley Terminator X with the 12.3 dash, all of that. This is the drip pan, and I'm going to put some kitty litter in here to help absorb any spilled fluids so we can try to contain a mess. I bought this special absorbent that will absorb like coolant, oil, water, whatever, right? So this is the absorbent that we're going to use. So once the fluids are absorbed, any spills or whatever, then we can just sweep it up.
So much for not making a mess.
If I don't stop and explain certain things, it's because I'm assuming that most of you guys already know what you're doing, okay? And so I'm gonna try and push through this, and when I feel like it needs to be explained, I'll stop and I'll explain. If there's something that you want me to explain, just put it down in the comments. I'll be happy to go back and explain exactly what I did, okay? So keep that in mind. Looking forward to your comments. All right, so none of this wiring for these electric fans will be used. Matter of fact, these electric fans won't even be used. I'm gonna wire everything differently. So I'll be throwing this controller away as well as the wiring and the fans. I don't know how he did this. So he cut this and tied this in somewhere. That's how we roll, we take chances, you know what I mean? It's part of DIY. I'm gonna leave those clips that are riveted in because I may be using that to route wires. I might be salvaging some of this, like the fuses and whatnot. We'll see. So we're gonna remove the accessory bracket and then this right here and just go ahead and lay it over here. So yeah, just gonna keep working on the front of the engine, getting it ready. And then we're gonna try to get the oil drain and then hopefully get the intake off as well. And then go from there. So this is a mass air meter in here that's attached to this air filter. It's right in here. So anyway, we don't need that anymore because the Terminator X actually covers that. And so we don't even need that whole sensor anymore. You'd be able to connect this straight to a filter and everything is controlled by the computer at this point. So that's why I'm taking all this out. And then when it goes back in, it's gonna be 100% different. This whole Terminator X thing is something new to me, you know, replacing the stock computer. And so I had emailed Donnie at Anderson Ford Motorsports where I bought the Terminator X computer and everything. And he had mentioned, or I had asked him, I said, you know, do I need a MAF sensor and stuff like that, and to purchase one? And he said, and I quote, Holley systems do not use mass air meters. They are speed density systems. So in a sense, it turns the car back to a speed density system, like I think it's 1987 cars. So I have no need for this MAF sensor. So all that be disconnected. The entire wiring harness, easy for me to say, harness actually is replaced. And so there's a dedicated plug for a 3-bar system, MAP system for the Terminator X that I believe it is controlled by Boost, if I remember correctly, but we'll figure all that out when we come to it. So. Filthy filter. but we won't be using that one. So basically, this is the tensioner for the supercharger belt. It has to be loosened up in order for this to move, in order to get the belt off. Eight-rib supercharger belt and just your standard belt. I'm gonna get this side off, and then I'm going to, I need to leave it on the engine and pull it out together. I can just take it off so it won't be extra added weight. Move this, unbolt it and lay it down if that's possible. And then I gotta remove the header, remove the starter, the 6 bolts that hold the engine to the bell housing, from transmission bell housing, and then I should be able to lift it out once I get the upper intake off. Nothing major, just peed. This last bolt holding this header on. Looks like it's gonna be giving me a little bit of trouble. Hopefully I can get that out. Sure trying. I don't know what else to use. Running out of options. Main thing is at least it's turning, so. So almost, just gotta be patient till it comes out. Yes. Hitter. Oh. This is an original starter for the car. It's original. So yeah, imagine that. Original starter. But I have a high torque mini starter, so I'll keep this one because it's still good, so. These are the infamous salt and pepper shakers. Say goodbye to those. There'll be no more. All right then. It's really on. bro, I just got a quick question for you.
What's up, man?
So I'm trying to disconnect this fuel line, right? I squeeze it, and it's like it's stuck. It won't, it won't release.
What does your tool look like? Is that the tool on there, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so what you do first is like you gotta like push it like together. It's not trying to pull it. Push it together, then push the tool in, and then pull on it.
So push it together first.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I'm moving like around the circle, right? So
yeah, and then like if you can push it at the same time.
it doesn't want to release. Oh, there it goes. Got it. Gosh, that was a struggle, man.
Yeah, man. So what helps sometimes is you put a little WD-40 on there.
Oh, really? Okay.
How far along are you now?
Well, that's it. All I gotta do is hook up the hoist and try to pull it, man. That look on your face was priceless.
It just got real right now.
Yeah, this got real, bro. Well, this is it. It's 9:30 at night, and that's why it's dark and dimly lit, but the engine's ready to come out. Everything's disconnected. I got the hoist connected, and let me tell you, I am extremely nervous right now. But hey, there's no turning back now, so let's get it done. So it feels like it's hung up on something. I got it raised up for the most part, and I can't get it to come forward off the input shaft. The motor mounts are not on the K-member anymore. I can see the flywheel exposed, so it's coming apart. Yeah. Yeah, I can't, it goes back and forth, but I can't get it to like come forward.
Do you have like a jack?
I can get a jack. I have one here.
Okay, so you could just like put a little bit of
Upward pressure?
Yeah, like upward, not, like don't lift it, but like just put like upward pressure on it,
Okay.
and then like wiggle it. That might do it.
It's not coming off.
It's just the engine moving back and forth, right?
Yes. That is crazy, dude.
It's like wrestling a bull, man.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Thanks for the teamwork, brother. I appreciate you.
Oh yeah, man, call me anytime, dude.
All right, so as you probably saw me wrestling with the engine, so I phoned a friend, Lewis in California, my little brother. So him and I brainstormed and realized that I forgot 2 bolts, not the 6 bell housing bolts, because I got those, but I guess the engine backing plate, there's 2 bolts, right, at the bottom. I'm looking at one now. And so I guess the backing plate stays with the engine. And so now I'm gonna have to remove those 2 bolts, and then everything should come free. So right now I have a jack supporting the transmission, because it's probably gonna wanna come down, right? And then so, but yeah, outside of that, we're good to go. So there it is. Come back in the morning. It's currently 10 o'clock at night on a Sunday. So I'll see you Monday morning. Oh, there it is. It's free. So this is a process where it's going to take some time, because you want to be sure that nothing is like caught on your wires are loose. So I may have to let the engine down, let it rest on the K-member as best I can, and then shorten these up in order to get it high enough to get it over the car. Be easier than jacking it up. Oil level sensor, wire that goes to it, plastic piece, it broke. That broke, but I had the wire out anyway. That's nice. There is some carnage from the engine being taken out. We look down here at the power steering pump, and look. Oh, it broke. Snapped right off.
Oh my goodness.
Hey guys, just wanted to let you guys know that the engine's out of the Black Widow. I did it all right here in the storage unit, but it's sitting right over there. It's out. This engine bay is virtually empty. And let me tell you, better course of 2 days, you know, it took me to get it out because I was trying to be very careful and go about not harming the frame rails or anything like that, or scratching the engine bay up too bad. Even though I'm gonna redo it anyway, but I still wanted to be careful, you know what I mean? So anyway, it's done, I'm dirty, it's time to go home, take a shower. Later. Hey guys, man, it has been a very long day. However, I want to let you guys know that we have picked up 3 sponsors for the channel. The first sponsor we have is the musical sponsor, which is Spaces in Between Productions. They're the music that you hear on our channel primarily. And the other 2 automotive sponsors that we have, as you can tell by the banner behind me, is Anderson Ford Motorsport. And then the other one, they're supposed to send me a banner, is Gears Auto Works, which is associated with Coupe Frostbite. You can find him on Instagram, as well as Gears Auto Works on Instagram as well. So if you get a chance, go ahead and check them out, give them a shout out, give them your business, because they are very reputable and they're both awesome companies, and I really appreciate their support with the build, especially with the Black Widow. Believe me, sponsors make things a lot easier. And you guys have to realize too that sponsors don't always give you stuff for free, but they do sometimes give you deep discounts, which is important, obviously, if you're on a budget like me. So at any rate, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. It's always a pleasure talking to you guys and taking you guys along for the ride. So hope you enjoy it. And until next time, we will see you later.